Hello and welcome everybody here at Gavra Racing to round number 10 of your GTE Championship. If you do enjoy, please do smash like as always and subscribe, and we're here at Sakitto for the round 10. We have 2 more rounds after today, and they are your Asian series rounds. I think they're all in Japan. Sakitto and... is it Sakitto? Yes, today. Next one is you've got Sugo and Fuji left, there we go, and they are it. Yes, it is Jukebox, going to be a really tough race tonight for the competitors here at the circuit. We have everyone here except 2, so to give you some ideas who we've got Cromdex, Husa, bottom row, Flip is always here of course, Sind, Kamos, Marquis, Agulator, Allo Champs, ESR Andy, Faster, Hijacker, Mike, and ID4. 2 aren't here tonight. They're not. Yes, hello again to you. I'm fine, thank you very much, Jukebox. If you want to know, you probably don't need to know about me, but I'm fine. And hello to everyone who is watching here. Jukebox, if you could get this up somehow and promote this a bit, because it's normal, or don't, just leave it as it is, because it's absolutely fine by me. But yeah, there goes Allo Champs with the fast lap. Who's the second? 9/10 off the pace in the big Chevrolet. Is it Chevrolet or Corvette? I have no idea. Led the Irons has now joined, so he'll pop in. That's 12 now. Faster second. Flip third. So Flip not showing you what he can do yet. ESR Sin pops in second. There he does, showing you what he can do. Because here, now around they go. It's a different kind of looking circuit compared to F1 games, but it is the F1 circuit that F1 race at, but it's just not, if you know what I mean. It's not at the moment the F1 circuit, but it is. That's how it kind of explain it. It is the F1 circuit, but the game don't have the license to call it that, and they don't have the license to actually make it look like it actually is the F1 circuit, so they haven't got it as the F1 circuit. Pretty self-explanatory, I've got to say. ID4 goes top with a 140.3. Boston Rowe now to the line. Is he going to get a lap in this time? I think he is. No, he's, yep, 142.1, so not bad from him. Marquis is the only one who hasn't set a lap time yet, who's out on circuit. Hello to all of you who are watching. It is great to be back here at this circuit. We were here last year with GT3s, and it was absolutely brilliant around here. I was all by myself then as well. I was with Didux, and I was all by myself. It's a horrible time for Didux right now, as if you don't know, or for Ethan Didux. Basically, he has got exams, mock exams, and he did say, and I quote, he'll be back in the new season. If we do new, I don't know when we're starting that. It could be January, it could be February, but whenever we start the new season, or it could even be March, whenever we start the new season, he'll be here for it, because there'll be no mock exams until April. So he's fine with that. There'll be no mock exams until the proper exams. So this is the last chance for him to do mocks. Pretty much as we're looking now at Led the Irons, who is out on circuit, just getting an out lap. Nope. Back into the pits he goes, just to get a little bit of weight there. Marquis, and I think that is... I can't know who that is. Having a battle, there they are. Indeed they were. I didn't really see any races this week, no offence to people on Sender. Hello to all of you who are watching. 2 cars haven't done a lap yet. Cromdex And Marquez, as we said, Marquez is, as we speak now, just about to go out. He was overtaken, I think, by Faster there. Hope the stream doesn't glitch by just stop playing every 5 minutes. Hello, Kev. Hello. Hello then, mate. But anyway, here we go then, to the ones who haven't done laps yet. Into the last couple of corners he comes. Now, this circuit has this instead of a chicane, so it's kind of is F1 circuit, but not really. It's a weird layout, this Sakitto. It is the F1 circuit, but they don't call it that, which is weird. As he crosses now, he gets a 150 in, so not bad. Led the Irons is on a lap, and so is Markey. Cromdex, here comes Cromdex into the line. What's he going to get? An invalidation. Nice. And again a validation that'll be. Very tricky, that part of circuit out, just letting you watch that, and just I was watching just how tricky that S's are is unbelievable. There it is, as we now look at the comments coming through. A low 14? Do you mean a low 41? If you're doing a low 14, then I don't know. Cromdex though on a lap, led the Irons is on a lap, led the Irons just did a 158, so he's not putting the quick laps in here. He's now got one last attempt, led the Irons does, who if he wants to do it. Cromdex will have another attempt because he will cross beforehand. Ah, she did a short circuit this one, 114. What? A 114? Hello 14. That's all. That's not. That's alright around here. One low one. I can't think. Is it? Well, Comdex getting another lap in. He does. Sounds like it's raining, but it's not. That's the problem. So, is the short circuit? You go up here to about here. No, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. So you do this bit. I know this. Oh, and then there you cut off. Is that it? I do believe. Okay, fair enough then. If that's quick, then 114. I don't know, because I'm not really. Maybe just go back up there. Actually, I don't know, but it doesn't seem quick to me. But it seems quick to me. I mean, because that's outrageous, mate. To do that, I'm like a 118, 119 around there. So to do a 117 is to do a 114. I mean, is really quick. Yeah, after the bridge. Okay, yeah, okay, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. As here comes Cromdex, then last of your cars to complete his practice here. So it looks alright for Cromdex. I think he just needs to push. Well done too, as we forgot to say last time, Flip. Well, we did say it, but he's crown champion, so Flip doesn't need to do well today. I'll tell you this now, he doesn't want to win. Oh, into the wall he goes. No. Into the wall there goes Cromdex, and he has lost a lot of time, a lot from wing. And that is not good, as it's Sind leading from Angulator, from Boston Row, from K-Morse, there it is. From ID4, Aloe Champs, Flip Faster, Hijacker, Andy, Husa, Marquis, led the Irons, Cromdex, and Marquis there at the bottom. I think it's Boston. I think we're only missing Gavra tonight. Well, to be honest with you, I don't know how quick you guys are. I'm a very slow driver, by the way, so that's why I say it's quick, but... Oh, Boston Road's first out. Wow, Aguilera, no, Aguilera. He gets a one-place grid place penalty for something happening in the pit lane. No. Hi, Chef. Good to have you along with the stream, Chef. Yes, this is a stream. It's not going to lag out or anything. Hopefully it doesn't lag out, or hopefully we don't have to stop the stream and start again, like a couple of, like, it might do. Everyone's quick around here. The only problem I've got to say is I hope we don't get Flip don't win the championship. I hope Flip doesn't win tonight. Just purely because he's won the championship already. Maybe he can back off and let other people do it. I know he never does. He's like a machine and just epic driver, really quick. But hopefully he does it tonight and lets this bit of steam off and says, no, I don't really want to do well and I just want to let him have to go and just let everyone else do it, which would be nice. It would, but I don't think he will. You know. But the one thing we've got to say about tonight is there are still battles going on in the championship, so we can't say the championship is over, because it is. It is over though. The championship is over technically with your leader of the championship, but you can say it is not over till the Fat Lady sings, so it hasn't finished technically yet. That's an analogy we use over here in England, by the way, if you wanted to know, if you're not from England. If you're an American you don't have that, then it's fair enough. But yeah, so let's have a look then at the last round. So here it is. So just to give you an idea, Flip has won the championship. Yeah, Flip's won the championship, right? So altogether he's on. So, but it's between Lonnie and Aloe Chance for second. It's between Hijacker and ID4 for third, and it's between Marquis led the irons and Sind for eighth, because it's Marquis on 67, led the irons on 67, and Sind on 68. Altogether, this is the Aloe Chance battle is 141, and Lonnie's on 143, and the other battle, if you want one, is K Moss as well, is in that battle with Led the Irons and all of that. Is K Moss here tonight? Yes, he is. He is here, okay. And Andy's on 55 points, so he can beat Huso tonight as well, and so is K Moss and Huso battling as well. So loads of battles tonight. They are, of course, just... Oh, as Boston Road goes off. Boston Road has gone off. He's still technically leader on the road. It's not going to be for much longer. I don't know who's now leading on the road, but somebody is. Is it Aloe Champs leading? I think it's yep, Aloe Champs is leading on the road. Okay, there he is as he heads around in with the mod. So it's Sakitto, Fuji, Sugo as your last rounds. Then we know he hasn't won one round this year. Lonnie won one round this year, but we hope for a bit more non-dominance from Flip. I mean, tonight. Where is he on the circuit? He's there. So he's on a lap. He's on a lap. He's started one, but can he actually improve tonight and put it not on pole, or not in the win tonight? We don't want him to win. We don't. So yeah, it should be really interesting tonight to see what happens then. Let's go with Flip, as he's about to complete a lap here. I think he's got Cromdex right behind him, and a bit further back, a bit further in front of me is ESR Andy, who's just blurting around. 140.1 is the gap to beat. Andy to the line. Let's show you this speedometer then to see how quick they're going. goes up there, not bad for him. Flip up there to 9th, not bad. Cromdex up there as well, so no improvements really from all of them. But Cromdex was going 168 miles an hour there, and then he spins. If you don't know, you probably don't, but I've got championship race tonight. I raced at the lovely Monza tonight. Bloody hell! I shouldn't really be saying this, but I was into the last corner, and it was only like a 12-lap race, because that's the World Championships, a very short 12-lappers. And I spun it around that corner 4 times. I'm like, you just can't. You just can't. But no, other than that, no, it's fine. Hello champs, then around here he comes to complete this lap off. Just heading now down the long straight he is. Sorry about this guys, I'm just going to go and be quiet for 2 seconds as I quickly finish off something. Here we do, they're coming around now, they are. Where's Flip? Oh, he's P1. Flip smashed it with a 1:38.4. Sorry, I was looking at my phone there just trying to think of something, but absolutely brilliant there he is. K-Moss is off, off. He's now back on. Is he going to get back on? Yes, he now gets back on and wiggles away and gets away with it. Let's go to Marquez, who's about to complete his... No, he's not. Who's the one who's down there in the last corner then? I don't know who that is now. Oh, it's ESR Andy, across the line he comes! Doesn't improve, he's 10 seconds slower. ESR Sin just on our lap right now. Let's go down and look at Boston, look at Hijacker, who is off, so don't complete a lap there. Will be invalidated, probably that. I would say, as here comes... Make here he comes and down to the line. He's going to come and complete the race off. Here he is. As he blurts around, now he is into the last corner. Now he comes here. Let's see from now how quick this is going to be then as he comes across. He's quickly rising the speedometer is. He crosses, doesn't improve. 167 there he went as he blurts into corner 1 now. Blurts out of corner 2 and heads into the S's section any second now. Nothing like F1 the circuit. They wanted to make it look like an F1 circuit, make it like it, but it's not. Really, here comes Led the Irons to checker flag his qualifying, and he goes, improves but stays 13th, so not bad there from Led. Got to be honest with you, Mark Is he gonna come? No. Aloe Champs is the best bet to overtake his teammate Flip Flip at pole. He's done an absolute smashing job throughout this year, and I just think he needs a pole to get into this. It does look like an F1 circuit, but some parts don't. That's what I'm trying to say. So, if anyone's arguing with me, as he crosses, he does improve, but doesn't go quicker. What about the next car then about to cross? Any of us? Yep, Mate HLB, I think his name is. Mate? Yeah, here he comes in, out into, I think it's the 30R, this really straight, these speed corners, like a speed corner this. You may need to go a little bit slow, but not slow, and then into these corners here, which are quick. You can just keep the throttle on here. As he comes to the line there, what's he going to make? He improves up to 11th, 1:41.0, so he was 1:41.3, he was 1:41.0. He's 3 tenths up then on his last lap. Decent job. Here comes Hijacker then to get a better finish. As he comes out the last corner to the line. Doesn't improve. Poor old Hijacker. Well, if he did improve, I didn't see it. Flip pole with a 1:38.4. Sin second, Andy third, Aloe Champs fourth, fifth Aglazer, Bossimo sixth, K-More seventh, Faster eighth, ninth ID 4, Marquis, Make, Hijacker led the irons in 13th, 14th Husa and Cromdex in 15th, and only just. Let's now head to the comment section and read some comments out then. If you have any comments you want to add, let me know. Flip It is the dominating winner. Maybe. How does the calendar look like for this championship? Just waiting there for this to get going. Are we still daylight? Or has it got dark? It looks like it's got darker. I just don't know what to expect here. As everyone's simming in, we're gonna be quiet for a second and be back in a second. You do hear, just sorry about this guys, but I have something to do. I really forgot to do it, so just give me a second and I will be back commentating on this beautiful race. I will comment on the whole race and we'll talk about it as well. Here we go then, we're syncing up. We are syncing for this 1 hour 30-minute race. Red lights go on. 3, 4. We're green and away we go for 1 hour 30 minutes of racing here at Sakitto. Great start from Sind. Up to first he goes already into the corner 1. He's up to first. Lovely job from Sind there it is to get to first. Everyone else now trying to overtake Flip Flip. Here they are. But everyone else looking like it's a good race here. We're side by side in the front. There we are between K Morton and Andy. But everyone else in the background here are coming around nicely. They are. Everyone here pretty much doing as well as they can. Bottom row, Cromdex making a little mistake there. They are. He is. and that lets ID4 get through. There it does. ID4 now battling away with Led the Irons, and they're side by side. They are here. Going to go into 40. They're going to go into the R's. I think this is the R section of the circuit, and really have a good go into these. I don't know. Just to say, guys, if you didn't know what happens in the sprint circuit, you go through that, and then up there where the cones are, you go up that cone bit and around back to complete the lap off. So that's why it's a longer circuit. There is another shorter circuit, I think, compared to that. But side by side in the front come Boston Row and Agulator. I think this is Boston Row and Make, actually. Make's got through. Boston Row's made another mistake, and we've touched. He's touched the back of ID4 there. Boston Row and Led the Irons had the touch. And it was a silly little touch. But they did, and Make and Marquis has had his back wing taken off. And you can see it there. Somehow he's crashed into the wall somewhere. But he might not have the speed to continue around this circuit then. As Husa disconnects. Oh, poor old Husa. That's bad to worse for him this season. It has. Unbelievable. So many disconnects we normally have, and we've got one already as we're now heading back up the field. Flip. Down in third. Agulator. Oh, Allo Champs has made his way through as well. So I think Flip and Allo Champs probably in a party together somewhere, just talking to each other. So, you know, if they're not, then, well, fair play. I've got to say, oh, wide goes Marquis. Agulator can't capitalise. Faster and Marquis are in the pit lane, as Marquis is just waiting to get into the pit lane limiter. Now he puts the pit lane limiter on, and he's now heading into his pit box, flashing his lights just because he's infuriated with himself. I think it's Faster who caused the incident. I think he's trying to say there, as he now pops on the back wing, puts the tyres in, puts some fuel in as well. Faster here waiting as well to do it. But let's head off them and head to the battle wheel, looking to see what's going to happen here with. Is it going to be the two cars here? It's going to be K-Morse past Flip here. K-Morse will be happy with this car because he's had a development with that car, and he likes the car now as they head around here than they do. Hello to the 10 of you who are watching, to appreciate it as always. We do. Thanks for all the comments as well today, as everybody heading around now. They are lovely, nicely. Here we go, as then will K-Morse make his way through? Let me just go on to the comments because I want to check what happens. As here they go then. Is K-Morse going to make his way through then? Past Flip here, the championship winner. Crowned it last round, Flip was. Is he going to be overtaken this time? From on board with ESR Andy to have a look. And I don't think he is. Flip's made a little mistake and got a 1 second penalty, I presume. That is right, 1 second, so is Agulator. But Flip doesn't really matter about that. It's just getting this right. By the way, just tell it's 1, 2, it's 2, 3 and 4 are your Porsches, really. Nicely worked it is there for that for some reason, as we're now looking at Marquis here heading around the circuit for a nice battle on. Here he is, not really got anyone with him, as Andy now trying to close up with this one. There is a battle further back. There was, I don't know if it's still fizzling out. Boston Row in the pit lane. Some problem with Boston Row then. As he now rockets out the pits. The guy's fast about to cross the line, so we'll overtake him. I don't know where Marquis is. Nowhere to be seen, and Boston Row can slot it down in 13th. There he can. There we can, as they head around now. ESR Sind leading a race for the first time this season, I think. And he'll be, well, second time this season actually. He'll be delighted with how he's doing today for this. All valuable of his points are here with Allo Champs, Flip, and K-Morse, and Andy closing in on the back of him. Sorry about that, I'm just a little bit tired tonight. I didn't get my sleep last night, so I really didn't. I got about 6 hours sleep. I got about 6 hours, 7 hours sleep, so not a lot of sleep last night. Really should have gone to bed earlier, but I didn't. As Allo ID4 now heads around, blurting around here, and yeah, it's a great game. Just really do love it, this game, and really like the cars that we have. But just one thing to say too, of course, Gavra, if he's listening, if he's watching the stream or not, please can we have a different kind of mix next season? Even have maybe an open formula on this game, because it's different to F1 games, the open formula on this game, or maybe have like no endurance, have this so it's like a 40-50 lap race, something, maybe just some tweaks to this. It's lovely though. I like this competitions. I like everything Gavra's doing. I like everything everyone's doing. We're massive. Again, we need to give mass thanks to Jukebox as always for giving us. Jukebox is always, of course, a really nice commentator, and he's doing it as always as in the best way he can. So thanks Jukebox for doing nearly every night our commentary. Gotta be said, it is really nice of you to do that, so thanks very much for that. As here goes Andy then. Can he get past K-Morse? He has to get past K-Morse. He doesn't have to because he's got so long left of the race, but I think he wants to, and that'd be impressive if he can. No, he can't. Into the corner one. You can be my blue. Can Andy actually get through here? K-Morse now gets a 1 second penalty as well for going a little bit wide. Andy won't know that. He may know it, but probably won't know it, Andy, and he will just hope to get past him and pull away. But here he goes, and does Andy. Can Andy make his way through past K-Morse? Down the straight. He goes to the outside. This is a tricky move to do. No, he can't. He backs out. There he does, and decides not to get through as we head a bit further back to the battle between Hijacker and Cromdex. And I just think Hijacker's let Cromdex go. I think he has here, but you've got Agulator right behind, who knows he's got a penalty, probably does, and is like, well, I'm just gonna keep pushing because I know I can get better positions in this one here. As the lapped cars, as the cars who look on the screen there like they're going to be lapped, but are not going to be lapped, if that makes sense. Are battling away at the back there. They are 4 positions, which is quite nice to see. Milkman, hello. Nice to have you. Yes, it is hard to overtake on this circuit. Very hard, of course it is. But let's see if ES or Andy is close enough to overtake here on this circuit. It's like not as wide as F1 circuit, this one. They've done a great job on this game to make it short, not as wide as F1 one, which is nice. As here comes to Andy then. There are lots of opportunities, you're right, but there is quite a tight sections of circuit. So as well, you just need to hope for the best on this. Back we go to the battle then we were looking at, Cromdex and Hijacker. Can Hijacker actually make his way through this time? Or will Cromdex keep him behind? This is the actual answer we need to know. I'm sorry if I'm losing my voice already. I had a commentary before this, so yeah. into the wall goes Agulator. We didn't see that. And so does Hijacker. He gets a bit wound as well. But straight through goes Led the Irons and says, thank you very much, I'll take that position. There it is, great game. Yes indeed, as the races now head around. We do have a comment just come through on my Instagram. Oh god, I don't want to see any people doing that, thanks. Everyone. Here, as I think he has got past, no he hasn't, Lydian's still in front there, back to the faster battle, and K-Morse has been overtaken now by Andy. You probably sort of didn't see that due to my mistake, I do apologise, but he's passed now and trying to close in, I think he is, on the leader with ESR as Flip-Flip's got been overtaken by his teammate Alochamps. Now if we didn't see that, they think they've already been overtaken by a long time, but if they hadn't, it looked like on my screen Flip-Flip was back through, but then he's now letting past again, so good to see there as the last couple of cars into the first S section. So in the F1 circuit, in the FS section, they go the last lap cars as the leader now crosses the line. So there, I would say the leader is about 20 seconds behind at this stage of the race, which is good to see as no real battles in this one except ID4 battle and ESR Andy. Must have had a mistake here, so Andy, because he's back down there with ID4 as... Oh! ESR Sins now made a mistake. ESR Sins made a mistake. And that has let the two Porsches through. Unbelievable! I don't know why he's made that mistake. Same with Andy, he made a mistake. Oh, if he came into the pits there, then why would you come into the pits? That's all I can say. He didn't look like he was going to. Didn't think he was. Maybe he did have spin or something. I have no idea, but that is not what you want to see. But yes, as we're heading around into this one then, let's go back up to the top and have a look at the battle for the lead. It's gone down to a second now from Flip Flip to Allo Champs, and it's all good kicking in as we do have battles galore throughout the field, but this is the best one I think we have. Actually, we did have this Hijacker and Led the Iron still battling away down here in the back of the field, but the lapped cars, nearly lapped cars, are into corner one now in last, and the leaders are into corner one, into the last corner now. So gap is about, I would say, just under 20 seconds. So generally not looking like it's going to be that bad. I've just made a mistake on something I was writing, so that's why I'm going to talk to you for the rest of the race, because I've messed up. And it's just, I had the thing I was going to talk about. A little bit of cone on the circuit there. Where is there a battle which you can actually focus on? Because there's no real battles at the moment occurring in this race. What's occurring really? There isn't, except this Hijacker can't get past the Irons. Still trying, but can't. Is that a glitch or something? He's got his window wiper going. So does that mean it's raining and we... Oh! Led the Iron just made a mistake. This will bring him right back into it. Here goes Hijacker then and pushing. Now flicks this here. He's only about half a car length behind. He's now going to try and go down the inside here into the right hand. I think this is like 30R. I think he's going to turn it into here. Oh, they nearly touch. They nearly touch. That is the closest. It's great, I would say, as he now gets away nicely. Puts a photo down now. He walks. Allo Champs is up into the lead. Is in the lead by 0.7 now. But here goes a Hijack and he's through. Nice move there on Led the Irons. He's through. Now breaks into corner one and turns in and has a gap of about 0.3 already. Flip Flip now closing in on the leader. He's 0.8 now behind. He was 1.1 a second ago, so he's closed the gap in, but he's getting back up to 1 second now. It is there. As you can see, the leaders now heading down the long straight, like the long straight before the really nice flat out right-hander. Which, if you can tell me what that is, let me know in the comments, please do. But what a race this is, and of course, into the first corner now goes your lapped cars. So about 10, 11 seconds. Maybe even about 12 seconds, they've got the gap now to them, and they're pushing ever so hard now they are to catch them up. Here they are with them. As you can see, there's one battle really going on, which is no battles at the moment going on, which is really surprising in this Grand Prix and this race tonight, in this in this GTE race. By the way, it's like a Blaz-paying GT race, I would say this race is, with loads of overtakes, loads of lapping, and it's great racing, I've got to say. But yeah. Here it is. Still the gap is the same. Oh, in the pits is Mark, is Make or Mark? Make is in the pits. He comes in into his grid box now. Is he going to put some fresh set of tyres on, or is he just putting some fuel in? I have no idea what he's doing, but Aguilerator now is here. Led the Irons is here. I don't even know where the leader is of the race. Okay, Led the Irons I think it's lapped. I don't think Boston Row is. I don't think Marky is. Or Faster, who's about to come to the line. But where's Make? Is he going to come out any second? He's going to come out in about 2 seconds time, I think. So just give him a second, he'll be out. Faster now crosses the line. Make, is he coming out? Where's the leader actually before we do get into this? Nearly in the last corner, so he needs to get out now. He comes out there. Here he comes. Out he comes. He's got a little bit of way to come out before he gets lapped, so he hopes to not get lapped. Well, too late, he's lapped. Where is the next battle on circuit? Oh, it's here. No, there isn't one really, except the lead battle, which isn't really doing much. That's why I can't really commentate much on this race. But no, if you did enjoy the race at the weekend, it was brilliant. Lewis Hamilton winning by 13 seconds. Good race it was, the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Not the best of race we've ever had, but still a pretty nice overall race. Abu Dhabi was to finish off the season. Good overtakes, good battles, and good stuff. And everyone's very emotional. They were all about it. They were there till yesterday. So that's Wednesday, if you wanted to know, and they're now left, and they come back. I think they go back to Spain in February, March time, and they do some testing there for about a week and a half, I think it is, and then they stop, and then they come back in March, April time, and do the first one in Australia. They do, and it should be really nice to see F1 fans. It should. It's really good. One second, guys, 1 second. Relief. So back on with the race we go then. Still the battle in the front. There's a yellow flag out, so I just need to picture out who that is. It doesn't say at the moment. Into the corner now goes your leader, so I should know who it is, but we don't, as the cars go over the top just here. We do, nope, couldn't see who it is. I think it may be Marquez, who has the problem because he's coming into a pit. Yeah, it was him who just made a little problem. There we different. That's the leader coming across the line. No, it's not. Sorry. There, but the gap's still the same, pretty much 0.8. It's not going to change. I'm back now for the rest of the race. I can talk to you now. I had to do a quick review for a film of mine that I watched a couple of weeks ago, so I'm sorry if you guys did hate me just muting myself for a couple of seconds and coming back. But all your comments, lovely to see them coming through, saying good luck, Aloe Champs from a Kiwi. So that must be Kiwi, my teammate last season. Yeah, Kiwi lad, then that must be. Aloe Champs has been doing good. Hi Kiwi, long time since I heard your name. Aloe Champ and Flip Flip are close. Hey. They are so close, yes, no contact at the moment from them. I can't really see any other battles except Andy closing up to ID4. As you can see there, oh, there's a car see off in the background there. I didn't see who that is. That is something we need to look at. It may be one of your leading quartets. I don't think it is. I think it's one of the laps cars. So if I can... It was Marquez. Marquez has spun it. Well, I never... Oh, and Aguilera spun it. And Aguilera, wow, I never know that Aguilera spun it as well into the wall. There, in that lap there, when we were just about to come out the last corner there and go swooping around that last corner, like swooping around it, we saw them there battle a little bit of damage, and it was Aguilera there going around. Yes, it would be nice if you're still in the chat, please, Kiwi, just let us know if you are going to join us back in racing. I know for you it was quite early on in the morning because I think you're from Australia, Kiwi way. If you're not, and that's just your name, as they go side by side, and Flip Flip breezes past but goes wide. Flip Flip makes it wide, and Aloe Champs now, is he going to capitalise on that mistake from Flip Flip, or is he just going to go, well, I've lost the lead, I'm not going to win this. Wow, gap's pulled away now to 0.4 Flip Flip as Aloe Champs stays improved, doesn't improve really, is that there, just keeps it the same pretty much as they head now around this bit of circuit. Let's go on board and we will see what the lap from Aloe Champs is. You guys can stay on board of Aloe Champs for 2 laps as I quickly go and get a drink. I will be back with this one as Marquez now pulls it into the pits now as these two now battle away nicely. We're going to come back in a second. Got a couple more topics to talk about what I think we should have for next season. A bits about, if you want to know, my thoughts on what happens with the Formula E. But other than that, yeah, we'll be back in a second. And my thoughts on some new GT stuff and some thoughts on what we could do for end of season and bigger, longer races and all like that good stuff. So I'll be back in a minute. So there you go then, guys. That's the reason why Flip Flip is down in 6th pit stop. Already on in this race quite early. He had to do a pit stop, which is quite annoying. But as we look around now, Hijacker and Led are in the pits as well. "55 minutes and 11 seconds to go of this one." According to this, Flip Flip's not improving, so he won't win. It was it? Okay. Hijack and Comdex are actually quite close. Wouldn't say they're close though. But they're closing into each other, they are. Out the pits now comes Claymores, and then we'll try and get up to meet Mike, or Meek, whatever you want to call him. ESR Sind now battling away. Here's, let me just... Yeah, in last. I don't think he's really got this one in the bag. I think he's got last, at least last cover today. ESR are second and third. If you let me know, guys, if you want me to watch any certain car, and I will watch it. I will go to Led the Irons for just 2 seconds there. He's got jukebox, a battered front. Look at that battered front he's got. It's battered so much there. It is. He's nearly about to be taken by ESR Sind or Andy. So yeah, but look at it. It's really broken there. But at least he's been in the pits and got some change on that, which is nice to see. We do have a battle, but it's not really a battle. I would say. I'd say it's a 10-second gap between these two here. These are the two who are kind of battling. Marky and... Actually, they are. As here he goes, then does K-Morse. Can he catch up to ES? To Mark, Make, and close the gap in here. Make is the one a little bit in front of him. He knows, though, that he has got a car in front of him. I think that is Marcus and Marquis in front of him. So he knows he can try and get through this one. This is kind of a battle as well for no position reason, just for pride, I think. Don't improve there, we don't need it. So no battle really in this race at the moment, just watching for you guys' point of view. But yes, let's talk a bit about what we should expect, what I think we should have at the end of as a break. So what I think we should have, guys, if you don't know, is like an endurance championship, like the 3 hours or 2 hours we do, or the laps we do with the LMP1s. We should have that with GT cars. And what I think we should do is we should have 10 slower cars, so 10 people race in a slower car. So for example, I don't know, I'm thinking of a car. 10 people race in GT4s and 10 race in GT and 6 race in GTE. And we go to different circuits, like we go to like Fuji, we go to Bathurst, we go to Spa, we go to the Chinese circuit, we go to Hockenheim, we go to Nürburgring, we go to Red Bull Ring, we go to all the American circuits as well, Watkins Glen, we go to Road America, we should go to something like that, and maybe that will be an incentive for some drivers to do well, and maybe have as well like a championship where we just do like the F1 game, but just on this game, like Formula cars. Would be quite nice, I think. Marquis is here, by the way. The car he's trying to battle is in the corner in front of him, so he's closing, I'd say. K-Morse in the pits, he's made him, he's thinking he's done enough. Has he got any fuel though, K-Morse? Yeah, got plenty of fuel, so maybe just going in for a few more fresher tyres. I would say as Cromdex not that far behind really. So if it's just for fuel, or he has to have a penalty, then fair play, but I don't know what it is. K-Morse is out, he's going to be side by side with Cromdex, here he is, K-Morse. Is he? No! Off on the gravel! Goes K-Morse, goes Cromdex, he has to slow it down. But back on he comes. That was a hard one there for Cromdex. As ESR Sind is in the pit lane, getting a little bit of repairs because he's a little bit damaged, I think. It's faster now, gets through. Is Boston Rowe going to get through? Well, I don't think he will, but he might. So out comes Andy now. Andy needs to push a bit of power down, or else Boston Rowe's going to get past, and he has. Down the start line straight here he has. There's teams all out there with their pit boards and all that, looking good. But there goes Andy then as he crosses the line and gets lapped by his teammate. What you know, you know. So the leader has pretty much lapped everyone from 5th. Pretty ironic really. Oh, Boston Rowe spun it. He has spun it in the wrong area. In comes ID4, flip now up to 3rd because of it. Where is Faster? Is he going to make it through? Probably not. I don't think Faster will, as he's in for a new set of tyres and a bit of fuel. I don't know how much fuel he had in the car. 29 litres left, so he's trying to do an earlier pit stop than he planned. But maybe that is a good thing, as the fuel is about to be taken out of ID4s and into, and hopefully he'll be out before Boston Rowe comes around. There's a little bit of damage as well, so maybe he will. But yeah, that's it guys, really. It's really just a pit stop battle and all of that good stuff. Oh, yellow flags are out in the sector here. Who has spun it in this sector then? Let's have a look. We have a spinner in this sector. And it is no one. They're put away straight away. There they are. As he comes out now, Boston Rowe is in. So where is Cromdex on the road? Wow, nowhere near. I would say nowhere near ID4 there to actually battle him. But ID4 now has to battle with Make if he wants it. Boston Rowe comes in just to serve a penalty. I think maybe just a drive through this. It might not be, no. Into the pits he actually comes properly. Is it tyre change or is it just oil? It's just oil, I think. He may have had a tyre change. We may have just been glitched on our game so we can't see them. But oil is about to go in as Cromdex about to come around and finish off his lap. Any comments coming through? Maybe in the summer next year when uni is over I'll have time again. Cool, Kiwi, that's cool to know. Well, you're more than welcome to come back. You are very, very good in what you do, so as we say, you're more. Well, I would say you're more the merrier, because we did enjoy you in GTE 3. We definitely did. Before you had to leave us with 3 rounds to go. If you don't remember, Kieran had did GT3 guys, and he was here until 3 rounds to go GT3. Then he had to leave to do other things. But yeah, that's kind of what we mean. Any battles? Well, we do have one. This is the ID4 and Make battle. It's kind of a battle, but not really, because Make has pulled the gap out quite a considerable way. Third ID4. I love the last sector. I love the last sector of this circuit. I don't like any of. I don't like the S's of this circuit. That's why I don't race it much. Let's go on roof cam, and we'll stick on roof cam for you for a couple of laps. Anything you want to see, guys? Okay, fair enough then if you couldn't race on it. But yeah, we are looking, guys, good at this race today. Can ID4 get past Make, who's right in front of him now on the circuit? Is that actually Make in front of him, just right in front of him? Yes, it is, spot on here. Can ID4 do it? Oh, he's gone off. Gone off. So no, he's lost about a tenth. There he has, which is not going to be good for him, but here we go then. Let's see if he can actually get through or not. We have a little bit less. The sun's about coming down, I think, on this one, so Make and ID4 are the only battle we've got at the moment. That's close into each other. ID4 now going to try and turn around. Here we do. It's normally a bit more chaotic than this, but it's not tonight. Sorry guys, it's not a good chaotic race, but we do have a battle on between Make and ID4. We had a question saying, what would you like to see next season in was it in Gavra? In Gavra. Now, I am a guy who believes strongly in different cars, so maybe like a road car championship. Oh, off goes Make, and that puts ID4 up. No, it wasn't Make. Well, below me then, it was somebody else. Anyway, it was a laps car anyway, but Make and ID4 right close to each other now. If it was Make, he went off a tiny bit, then came straight back on, and he's closed the gap in ID4 has here. What is ID4 going to do then on this one? But back to the question quickly. I think probably new cars, like some track day cars, road cars, maybe the some historic Group 5s or Group 8s or Group 6s, stuff like that, or Group Cs. The older DTMs probably maybe would be nice to see. The old touring car kind of style cars, the old nowadays touring cars maybe, but maybe just not them. Maybe a championship where we have multi-class, so you can have a Ferrari, Lamborghini added together, so it's a Ferrari Lamborghini championship slot together, so you have 6 and 6, or maybe 8 and 8, something like that. As sadly somebody has left the session, so I don't know who that is, but somebody has left the session. As here goes ID4 on Make. Can he make it through? Hahaha, lol banter. I don't think he can, but he goes wide, and I think that's it. That's the battle over. Sorry, guys. So, guys, see you next week. I am out for tomorrow. Tomorrow I can't watch the race, so see me racing or falling again come Monday. Come in Monday. Okay then. As here they come then. Is it going to be back going? Just going to check who actually just retired. Or who actually left the session. Oh, it's K-Morse tired. Oh no, poor K-Morse. Poor old K-Morse. That's all I can say. It's a bit disappointing now. And K-Morse is half. There definitely is. Here they come then around. ID4 now has right behind him faster. Is that faster? Is that actually faster? No, it's not. Okay, it's not. Oh, he taps him though, whoever that was. I think it might be Marquez. It was. Indeed it was. So, ID4 that gets tapped, but not by much there, and it's fine. Yellow flag's still out in that sector, probably K-Morse's car, but you can't race it. We're looking around now. We are of this race. 40 minutes to go. But yeah, it should be really interesting. But yeah, that's what I want to see. Some different classes. Don't want it to be like you always say, oh yeah, season 4 of GT3, season 5 of GT3, season 2 of GTE. No, have like a group, like a different group category, like Group A, Group B, or something. Or have like I know this is iRacing. I don't really want to be like iRacing, but have a different kind of class. So like BMWs and MX-5s, or BMWs and Zondas, BMW and Porsche, and just have 2 cars and you have to race in one of them, and then it's a good championship. By the way, I don't really mind when we do it. If you're talking that, I will message Ethan and see when he wants to do it, because it's up to him. And I know he didn't really want to he wanted to commentate this year, but didn't really, because he didn't know how long he was going to have commentating due to his exams, which I totally agree with. He shouldn't really commentate when he has exams. You shouldn't really, but he is doing, and he's allowed to. No battles really around the circuit, so we won't have anything to go with. Yeah, so Andy just puts in a faster lap there. 140.58. Good lap time there, that is. By the way, let me tell you fastest lap actually. We do have some information to talk about. Flip I think has it with, yeah, he does a 1:39.698, so he's got it spot on there, backing really good there he has. Let's go to the battle zone where the yellow flags are. Why is there yellow flags out here? Where every car has to slow down here. And then here it's green. I really don't get why there is, but anyway, we've got a yellow flag out. Put a bit up with the whole race now, but no, it's good to see. But yeah, that's what I kind of want, if you can, and different tracks. Now, maybe use more variables like Le Mans 24 hours maybe, or stuff like that, or maybe have longer, or maybe hope for longer circuits for next season. But I definitely want for Project Cars 3, and Codemasters have taken over the game, so woohoo, bang bang, well done them. Great to hear the news on that one. A bit annoyed because I think the company who were doing this did a great job at 2 games. What I think they need to do is extend this game to have multiple circuits on it. We don't have many oval circuits. iRacing, according to last year we did, has about 12 oval circuits on it. We need at least about 4. We need at least another couple, just so we can have an oval championship if we wanted to, and still having a good championship as well. So. Yeah, indeed, I agree with you there, Billy. We definitely need some more road course circuits in America. You're saying we need 2 more American road course circuits, 4 more ovals, and more F1 tracks too. Yes, more F1 tracks. So like maybe have Canadian, Brazilian, Abu Dhabi, Russia, and maybe have the Chinese one as well, and that'll be it. That'll be enough. I'll say that'll be enough. I'll say that'll be just enough circuits. That would. but don't go too many circuits, because then you've got so many circuits to choose from, it'll be annoying. But what I think this game should do as well, maybe have a system where we should have multiple people playing. So if Codemasters get it right, which they probably won't, because their games aren't always the best of games, they are still enjoyable, but not the great games. I think what we should have, as we have 35 minutes by the way of the race to go, is we should have an extra, like, we should have, instead of 16, go to like 20, and then I think what they should do is, if it's a race with normal cars on it, like a normal race, so anything from 0 to 50 laps, and anything from 0 to 1 hour should be a maximum of 20 cars. Anything from 50 laps plus, or 20 laps plus, or an hour plus, not an hour, okay, 1.5 hours or 2 hours plus, they should give us a grid of maybe 22, 23, 24, so it's a longer grid, and you can get a lot more action going on, instead of just having 16 cars blurting around a circuit, all very good drivers, but then you have some who crash, and we don't have many battles. You just have, oh yeah, you're lapped, let's overtake you, oh yeah, you're lapped, let's overtake you. I'm not saying it's a bad thing on this game, I just would like some progression, not having just 16, maybe having 20 people racing, or even more. I would like it to be like that, and even maybe having some categories of cars you've never had before, like a Jetta, like an MX-5 class that's not a drift MX-5, maybe I'm trying to think of maybe a TCR class, maybe a IndyCar Light Series class, maybe a stock car type of car class, and maybe have 2 or 3 dirt oval circuits. Stuff like that maybe will be good to have in the game, and maybe have as well, like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a category which would be minis, maybe mini racing, maybe Caterhams, but have a proper Caterham class, and not just Caterhams in Group D or Group C road cars. I just think maybe something like that maybe would work. But we have 12 cars now racing. We haven't lost another competitor. We have, since I last spoke, I think that's Led the Irons. Yeah, it is. Led the Irons has now decided to kick the bucket and retire, or leave. So he's gone. Led the Irons has, in the pit lane. I think he's there. That car in the pit lane, just waiting there to, just before the race finishes. As out the pits now comes Make. We only have 2 cars on the lead lap. Surprise, surprise. Oh, sorry, 3 on the lead lap. They are ESR Sin, ESR and, sorry, 4 ESR Andy, I Flip and Allochams. I think we may just have ID4 on the lead lap. Let's check. Where's ID4 actually coming at this one? Yeah, just. And the leaders. No, ID4's been lapped. Okay, okay, that's poor him. Oh, Andy just rejoined back, spins, off he goes. Back on now and gets away with it. But that was unlucky for Andy there, unlucky. But yeah, and have good internet connection so people don't disconnect. If that all happens, then that's great. If it doesn't happen, then that's a bit annoying, that's all I can say. Very annoying. I hope this next Project Cars can be on PS4 as well, because PS5 won't be compatible to everyone. Everyone won't buy it, because PS4, they know they can still get money out of them, so they could. What I think they should do is they should make a PS4 and a PS5 compatible with each other, so they can just keep people can just keep on PS4 and people can just buy the PS5 if they want it, and then have the money to go into it. So what I'm trying to say about the money going into it, basically what I mean is have sustainable, so have it so PS5, you don't have to buy PS5, you can still play on PS4, and they have like one game for both, and you can play on, like, both people can play each other. Maybe that'll be good, but I don't know. Yes, I added them blurting around the circuit, looking good, but Flip, bloody hell, he's 22 seconds ahead nearly, and he's really got the pace on here today. He's got a wheel on he has today, he knows what he wants. and what he doesn't want today. He wants to win every round that we have left, the last 3, and be crowned official champion of every race, official winner of every race except one. I think he's hoping for 11 out of 12. Sorry, 11 out of 12 out of 13. That sounds worse. 11 out of 12. Whenever you do come back, Ethan, we are appreciating you having you here, and same for you, Flip. Same for you, Kiwi. If you want to join back, you can do. If any of you want to do anything at the end of the season, lol Billy, you must be new to Gavra. We've been asking for some different... Here then, it's getting dark. It's going to be exciting in the little bit of hazily dark weather we're going to get here. We are going to get a little bit of dark weather, not dark weather, but just dark enough for the lights to come on, I think. As Flip crosses the line now, he does. Anyone else going to battle each other? Well, there is kind of a battle between Agulator and Cromdex. We're going to stick with this thing because it's kind of a battle here. Yes, that's right, Billy. You joined in round 2 this year, watching. I don't know how you found us, but you found us somehow and you're now watching. So thank you very much for that. As we're looking now at Agulator, 2 seconds behind, a second behind Cromdex. But we got GT3, which is GT3 with 3 turn. Yeah, pretty much is, yeah. Yeah, so what we wanted to do, guys, if you don't know, is me, Deluxe, and I think we the only 2 wanted to do it at the moment. We wanted. Oh, somebody else has gone. Who's that? I don't know, but we wanted to do a end of season like award ceremony to go. This is the awards. This is like best in GTE, and have like somebody put on their like thing a clip from GTE. Oh, it's Agulator. Oh, gets back on now and racing, but like a clip from here's your BMW 2002s. Here's your blah 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 and that. I have like a clip from each championship, and then then the leader of the championship just going. Fortunately, GT3 is just... Yeah, but we don't want it. We've had too many cars. We've had too many of the same. As I'm going to say, we've had GT, GT4. We've had a lot of them. A lot of touring cars. Maybe change it up a bit and have not historic, but have the Lamborghini series, the Ferrari series battle each other out instead of having GT3s. Because I remember we've had like 4 or 5 seasons of GT3s. It's like, oh, GT3. Into the pits comes hello champs. Into the pits comes Flip. Hello champs in the lead of Grand Prix. In now, Sins, you're going to overtake Flip now. Flip out the pits he comes. This is going to be really close between him and Sins. Or is it? It is not going to be close because Sin crosses. Maybe him and... No, it won't be close between them 2 then. But let's see what Flip can do if he can get past Sin here. There's a few laps cars just coming across the line now. We've lost another car, by the way. We lost down to 11. Let me have a look back in the stream. Oh, we lost Marquis. Poor old him. He may have just retired, or he may have not. We have a last corner. Oh, and that's Cromdeck spun it in the last corner. That's why we've got yellow flags out. That's why we've got yellow flags, to tell you. He now gets back going. And away he goes now. He does there. Bosman are trying to catch up. But Flip, can he get to the back of ESR Stevens and overtake him before this race finishes with 24 minutes to go of this one? And if he can, then he's done an amazing job tonight. As here he goes then to Flip. He's closing every lap now. He is a man on a mission here, showing you what he can do. Sadly, we've had no rain this year. I'm really annoyed with that. GTE, what are you doing? Disappointed. No rain. It might be raining now, I just don't know, but anyway. I think track day cars are good to watch racing. Yeah, maybe track day cars and the Audi Quattro, that group. Audi Quattro group. No. I don't think anyone in this championship will actually watch that, but I want to race in them because they're a tough car to race in. But maybe. He's pulled the gap down from 26, by the way, to 23 seconds, so maybe. Hello Champs is 20 seconds lead. Yes, Hello Champs has got 20 second lead. Into the pits comes ESR Andy and comes Cromdex in 22 seconds now the gap between, is that him? Yeah, there he is. So it's not as that big now. It's not, as we're now looking at the battle between the top two. Yes, he's running the show. Wow, it's all because of Flip pitting. I think that's what it is. A Flip pitting, and then Flip pitted again. He's pitted twice with Flip, so that could be why, but I don't know. Let me tell you the weather look. It looks dry. It's flipping annoying. No offense. I love watching racing in the rain. Like, the best race in F1 this year was in the rain. Germany. Second best was Brazil, of course. Always got to say that, but and I loved watching this kind of racing in the rain and that. What? Okay, I would love to race at Bathurst, love to get a race at Bathurst, love to be commentating on like a 2 or 3 hours of Bathurst, and we could actually get proper people, just proper good racers who want to race, but have this on a good night. So what I think we should do is have the GT series not on a Thursday night. If we could do anything to get a GTE not on a Thursday night. By the way, as well, if you haven't already check the links in the description to our website, to all the links in the description as well, to all the website and that. We have a Discord as well, by the way, and I know we all talk about it all the time, but we do have a Discord, and we do have a stuff on there. We do have Discord on there as that as well. Just to say, on Discord, we are running an announcement. We are, which running an announcement, which like a driver survey thing, which is still up, which says, which day would you like to see the Christmas Cup run on? We have 16 votes for Tuesday, 3 for Wednesday, 2 for Thursday, 2 for Friday, 1 for Sunday. I haven't voted yet, so I'm going to wait for Monday. Nope, apparently I voted already, okay. And then there's a driver server on there from AA Reezy, so please do check that out if you can already. As we're now looking around, here we are at the beautiful race that we've got in the moment. We have no flip's closed up. He's closed the gap here, but I don't think that's good enough for the moment. It's only like 4 or 5 seconds, but I don't think it's good enough at the moment to do it. I'm gonna have to be honest. Way there. I don't think it's good enough. Sorry about that. I was just be yawning, and again I'm gonna yawn straight away. Blood. Here we are then, as he's close enough now to overtake. He's 23 seconds away from the leader. I thought he was from the car in front, never mind. As he heads around now, he does. Here he goes then, ESR Andy. ESR Sindarin will not be happy with him doing this, but here he goes. Past the car in front, he goes nicely there, brilliantly. He has a gap of about 1.5, maybe 2 seconds. He does. Here. Here we are then, as you can see everyone here. GT3 is always a good option because the racing is always close. GT5 would be good as well. The slow the cars and the easier to drive, the closer the racing. Come on, hello champs, 20 minutes left, no mistakes. Oh yes, 16 minutes to go of this glorious race, and of course here tonight. What a race. Please do hit the subscribe and the like button as well, guys. If we can get loads of likes, we can get this trending and we'll get us up there in the charts, because what we want to do future is get proper official logos, like, not logos, what am I trying to say? What am I trying to say? Thumbnails, official thumbnails, we would say, and official tweet and official stuff. So like, overlays, stuff like that, or just if we don't have overlays, just official thumbnails, and get like our AOR and get official and get loads of people racing with us. Because at the moment we have just the same. At the moment we have an active driver list of about 120 people, around 100 people, just a bit more than 100, around 100 people, so 100 to 150 people I would say, who are just circulating, going, yeah, we want to race, we want to do it, we want to do it, we want to do it, and that's about it. But other than that, it's really good though. This whole iRacing, this whole thing is. But here goes Flip them. But tell us a good day. We are here with some. Oh, he's 0.1 off his fastest time. That is. Sin's gone wide. Here we go. Here we go. There is a battle. As it's getting darker now, so it'll be dark. Well, it won't be dark, but it'll be quite dark at the end of this race. Then it's ×2 weather, by the way, so it's ×2 the day, so it goes down quicker. It's like it starts say at 2 o'clock in the afternoon and finishes at like 5, and the 5 it's nearly dark. So that's Japan for you, and that's everywhere in the world pretty much at this time of year. As here we go then for this one is. It would be warmer in Japan than it would be in the UK. UK right now, if you had to pick the weather, would be about 8 or 9 degrees. In Japan, it would be about 15, 16, maybe even 17 degrees. So a summer's spring day for England, a spring day, not a summer's day 'cause it's not a spring. Quite warm, but not warm. But here goes Flip then, goes to the inside line, shoots his way here. ESR Sind has no reply, or does he though? They're still side by side to corner 1. He goes wide and lets Flip past. He has no reply there. Does Sind. I think he's had enough of this race because he's only going to get a podium today. He could have got a win, but hasn't going to get that anymore. What is this yellow flag still out here for? It's bloody annoying. This is the battle. There's no battle here, but it's not really a battle anymore. The top 3 haven't been lapped. That's the only 3 haven't been lapped. That's a crazy thing, that is. ESR Sind. Flip is now closing. He's only 18 seconds behind. He was 22 a second ago, so that shows you how good these drivers are. Nice to know everyone's trying tonight. As here goes Alo Champstead into the last corner now. He turns, flies into it. Let's see how quick he's going then down the start line straight. And we'll get a comparison compared to everyone else. .168 miles an hour he was going there. So not the quickest he could ever go, but not slow at all. But yes, what we like to see is a bit of different mix of cars. Maybe a group 5. I would like to see some slower cars. Maybe not GTE or GT3. I would have to say. Sadly, I don't have any mods on this game. I don't have any add-ons. That's what I mean. I haven't paid for add-ons because it's a big game. That's what I'm basically trying to say. It's a expensive game, and I don't want to put the add-ons on. I know there's some people out there who only have this game on their PlayStation, so can afford to do that, but I can't. Well, I can afford, but I don't want to do it. As it's now, the sun has officially set, and it means that the sun is now no longer in the sky. It's now behind the hills here, and it's just still fading. But we can't see the sun anymore, so we have no sun in this game. I have no sun either, but yeah. We're heading around now very nicely. Actually, it's a very good race. The first thing I'm going to say is it's going to be a win for Alo Champs, his first of the season, if he can stay as it is. But Flip is actually quite far behind still 17 seconds behind, which is a surprise here with 11 minutes and 10 seconds to go. And I felt Alo Champs there, nearly made a little mistake, but didn't. Beautifully Alo Champs is racing tonight, I've got to say. He's absolutely putting this to the bed. Alo Champs is showing you what he can and should be doing here as he now comes to the line. What's it going to be this time? Is it going to be quicker than a... Oh, 69 that time. 169. That's a credible lap there from Alo Champs. Absolutely incredible there. He's absolutely done bits. There he has that 169, 175. Flip went then. So Flip is on a mission to win a race. He's like, I don't want to let Allo Champs win my teammate. But at the same time, he won't care. He'll be so happy for Allo Champs to win the race. He won't mind. What's happened here with ESR Sin? Does he just glitched or was he stopped at the last? Oh, he was. He hit the wall. Okay, that kind of makes sense now. He could let ID4 past, but I don't think he will. He may come in the pits next time. But this has been an absolute standing race today. Milkman F1's on a Monday and Tuesday, mate. So if you missed. I know you're on F1. I know you're probably in the F1. I don't know who you are, Milkman. But if you, oh, it is some videos of views. Okay, but yeah, if you do watch Mondays and Tuesday nights, you will see the F1 streams, and they are 50% rated. So you'll get used to that pretty quickly. And it's every round of the F1 Championship streamed with Jukebox and somebody else. It's like Ryan Ruby, who used to do some races. He does it, some of them. Great races, great competitor he is as well, and they do it. So yeah, it's very good. But here comes Flip then on Allo Champs. He's got this in the bag. He's a whole 13.8 seconds behind. No, make that 14 now. He's about to overtake a lap car here. I think it's Aguilera he's about to overtake. Let's just check if I'm right. No, I'm not right. It's that's right, yes. But if you want to watch them back, go to our channel, click on the icon back when you go back off, and it should say subscribe next to the little like circle. Click on that circle, and you can scroll back and watch some F1. It's very interesting, the championships are. Monday night there's 2, I think, or Monday night there's 1, and Tuesday night there's 2, and it's very interesting. Gotta say, it's very good. Everyone who commentates on them does a very good job. So yeah, Didux should be racing in them, but sadly he's got coursework work and school. We've got school. But yeah, Flip 13.5 seconds behind. He's not going to win this race, and I mean, it's a heartbreak for Flip. He's done everything right today. Flip has. The only problem was he just came into the pits. That first pit stop, I'd say, that first stint, smashed him out of the park. He did, and really, I think just after that, just didn't do anything. If you're not subscribed, Milkman, please do subscribe. By the way, if you go back 2 streams, you'll see the F1. It's a 1 hour 27 minutes, 1 hour 12 minutes is the B one, and the other F1 is 1 hour 10 minutes. So it's a really good little bit of streaming you can watch and get involved in. You can. It's been absolutely brilliant tonight. It will be if you guys could get involved in that. 7 minutes to go. And we are going to do Drive of the Day now, because I know it's a bit early, but we're going to do Drive of the Day now. Let us know in the comments your driver of the day. Oh, Flip's made a mistake. No, Flip, what have you done? It's now 17.43 seconds. It's now 17.3 the gap. This is not looking good for Flip now. He's not going to win the race now. It doesn't look like. I was going to give I'm giving the drive of the day to Allo Champs. Drives his socks off today and given us a great race. He had Allo Champs. So Allo Champs, my drive of the day. Today, Allo Champs is the drive of the day. 20 seconds is ahead now of his teammate Flip, and he really deserves this win. If he doesn't win today, then I don't know why he doesn't. That's what I mean. I don't know why he won't win, but let's go and look on board him. He's just pure fluke. This pure, not fluke, pure smooth and very nice. His race style. He's a very calm and dramatic racer. He doesn't when he doesn't win, he's like, I think that was a great race. I think that was amazing racing. I think I did really well today. I don't care if I don't win. I just like to race. I think, yeah, fair play. You are a racer who speaks words, I think. So, to be honest with you, GG. I've got to say that to him every week. He really puts on a show that is one of the best he's ever done. And I think that's what he needs to do. He needs to just keep trying. He don't care. Us as a people don't care if we don't care if they don't win. We don't care if Alex Champions doesn't win. We just don't care who wins. And as commentators, you can't be biased. And I think that's what I've learned throughout this. Like, I was watching a proper live stream of Blazpain GT, which was we had a 12 hours, I think, of a circuit down south in South Africa. And that should be on the game. Questionable if it should be on this game. And he was racing, and we had the commentators on there. They were saying they were rude. They were saying this is the favourite to win. This is what they think is going to win. They didn't actually go, come on, you need to win this race. Come on. They were just like, and here they go then around the circuit. They were good. But yeah, 11 races still. 10 races now. We just lost another one a couple of seconds ago. Don't know who that was. Don't know who it was, but I can't tell you. But anyway, Flip now 18.5. He's closed the gap in, but I don't think he's going to do it with 4 minutes and 38 seconds to go. I think this lad, Allo, has won it. He's one step closer to the win and to get maximum points for the first time. Yes, poor Aguilera. He's out of the race now, in the pit lane, waiting for this race to finish. Dear oh dear. Cross the line now, he will come, does your leader, and 2 to go. He gets the board out, put the ball back into with his team, and his team here are like very happy with this. If he gets damage on the car now, it's a lot of money they have to pay and a lot of paperwork they have to do, and I just don't think they would want to do that. Loads of fans here today, dotted around the circuit. I think on this game they maybe have about 30,000 on around the circuit, very nicely dotted around the fans. But what is he going to do? 18 seconds the gap from him to second. He's going to do it. Yes, well done everybody in the comments who said Alan Challenge for driver of the day, because that is my James.Limited driver of the day. Driver James by James. Driver of the day by me, James.Limited. There we go. Yeah. Yes, definitely right. Whoever said driver today, Billy, good man. He is driver today today, and he deserves it, of course. But here he comes then, out of the last corner he comes. He's gonna rocket into it now, and he's gonna start his penultimate lap of the race. Here he goes. Second is 18 seconds behind. Well, maybe like 19 now, just turned. But he's pushing ever so hard now, second is. Third, well, there is a battle, and we're going to go to it now between Faster and Allo. Faster and ID4, they are battling now and nicely away for this P4 position, but lapped, of course, once. Let's see what's going to happen here. Actually, we have a battle. Well, is that battle? New. Why did it say they're very close then? I do not know. Anyway, back up this one we go. But here he comes then, does your leader. I was going to say... Leader then out of the second of this corner here, and away now he goes. Yes, we want that Faster. We want Faster to get through on this battle, but we don't know if he will. Let's keep an eye on it. But before we do, leader now out the last corner. He now turns, makes his way to the line, And the white flag fluttered on the raceway. It's the last lap now we head on to, and he now heads on to his last lap with all the rest of the cars behind him, if there's any, are going to receive that as well. They are here, and this is going to be an interesting battle for the last lap to see what the leader and Flip and all the rest can do. Flip now comes to the line and receives that last lap flag as well, as Faster now side by side with somebody, but Faster made him a little mistake, I think, and he's now not lost it. But everyone now who crosses gets that white flag out, and that means it is the last lap of the race. It does, and everyone knows it now. It is, and it's kind of nice. But here goes Faster. He got anywhere to get past the next car? No, he hasn't. It's nearly a whole 10 seconds. It's not good enough, I don't think, as the time has now evaporated. So we have no time left in the race, and so everyone now who crosses the line will receive the last lap flag. There's Last now into corner when he turns, and the last car of these 10 to receive the last lap flag he is. But Hello Champs now has 2 laps cars in front. I think he's just going to stay behind them. I think he's totally going to stay behind one of them anyway and just go, well, leave it. I won this race. It's fine. I think he's going to do that, Hello, but no, Hello Champs, he won't. He'll just get past, really. I think he will. But these two then, if they cross the line, they will not finish the race. They will get an extra lap in, because of Hello Champs is the leader of the race. As the white flag now flutters on circuit, so does a check. He does hit Hello Champs. Hello Champs then to the line and wins your GTE race here at Sakitto. Brilliant race from him, Hello Champs. He's delighted with that. He flickers his lights. He is absolutely delighted with that, Hello Champs. Good job, mate, and great race. Here he comes and just Flip. The cars in front of Flip here don't want to be lapped by him, so you've got to be hoping for something here. Flip must be annoyed because he did have to do 2 stops, and normally it's a 1 stopper, and he didn't do well today. But here they come then. Flip home in second, delighted with that he will be, but annoyed at the same time, as ESR Sins, great third position there it was. He didn't get lapped, or did he? Well, I don't know, but if he didn't get lapped, he'd finished the race there brilliantly. He has. 4th is ID4. 5th is Faster. Whatever you're going to do, Hello, do it now, because I'm here. Well, he was trying to do a donut, but couldn't, and that's what you don't want to see on a racer there. The last car to finish, by the way, is Cromdeck, so we're just going to wait for him to come around these last couple of corners. We are going to stick with Hello Champs and just see if he can do any donuts or not, as he does do a few donuts here to thank everyone and say how great this race was today. So, on Hello Champs' behalf, what a race today. It was absolutely brilliant on Hello Champs' half. He's not been on his form this year. Hello Champs had not had the best of performances, but a great race. Yes, vote with Billy, Hello Champs driver of the day. Definitely he was. As here he comes then, Cromdex into the last corner. He gets 10th though. He'll be delighted with 10th out of 16 cars who started, so he'll be delighted with that. As here he comes then, Cromdex, 1 checkers now out for him, and that should be it. And it is. The crowd in the grandstands are now leaving. That's why it's a bit depleted there in the grandstand. Hello Champs wins your race. 1 hour 31 minutes and 40 yeah, 1 hour 31 minutes, no seconds, and 0.499. His race was 1 minute 40.29. 0.42 was his fastest lap. Flip second, Sin third, ID4 fourth, Faster 5th, Make 6th, Boston Row 7th, 8th Hello, 9th Hiker, 10th, and final finisher was Cromdex. Led the irons, and Agulator decided to retire from the game, just purely because they had problems with their cars. 29 laps he completed 45, so he would have been counted, but sadly he might still be counted, but I doubt it. There he won't. Let me save that, because that was a good race. There he will. Caswell, your commentary has been really good. Great job. Thank you very much, mate. It failed. It failed to save. Okay, that's fine. But there you go. That was an absolutely brilliant race there. We're going to talk to Flip and Hello Champ after the race. In a minute, we're going to talk to them. Maybe even talk to another driver. I doubt we will, but we might. about how they thought the race went. But I think it'll be them two primarily to talk to, because they're the top two in the championship, and every week they've been pretty much showing their form and class in this race championship. Same with Sind, he's really produced some absolute brilliant races, and he should be delighted with third. He should really there. And same for Faster and ID4 today, being a really good race for them. Same for everyone who finished, really absolutely brilliant. I've got to take into consideration I couldn't do what they were doing. Now I love commentating on races that are long. I don't like racing them, so to them we salute you. And we're a bit finished early, really. We finished early. It's 10 past 10. We normally finish around 10:15. So I don't know how we finished early there, but we did. For some reason, we did finish early. Thank you to everyone who did watch. If you haven't already, please do smash a like and subscribe. Just to say as well, I want to give a massive shout out to, of course, everybody, all the commentators and everyone at Gavra Racing for being a great season here. I am looking to maybe move off Thursday nights, so if there's any opportunity for me to not do Thursday nights and do a different night, then maybe that'll be better for me as a person, because I'm going to be honest with you, next season's a little bit messed up for me. I can't do Monday nights, and I might not be able to do Thursday or Wednesday nights. And I definitely can't do Tuesdays. So if there's anything on a Wednesday or Friday, we'll say. If there's anything on a Wednesday and Friday, maybe, that I could commentate on for Gavra, then I would be really happy next season to do that instead. But anyway, we're gonna wait. I think this should have already done it. I swear it should already have kicked us out. But if it hasn't, I'm going to kick to race control then. But yeah, hopefully you did enjoy tonight's stream. It was a really good stream. I really enjoyed the race. I have a lot to talk about sometimes. It's been really good. I don't know, Milkman. I don't know. I think you can. I think you can. I just think you have to talk to somebody racing, and yes, of course, I do have friends. Somebody just messaged me. Sorry. There we will. We'll just get to the car now. Maybe have road cars, because that Jaguar looks brilliant. That road car Jaguar, and that road car Jaguar does. Maybe road cars, maybe, or something. I don't know what we want. Where's P? Porsche. There we go. We'll go in this one, and I think Allo Champs are waiting for an invite, so maybe we'll get them an invite whacked up and in. Sadly, we have to use the GT3 because I don't have the add-on for GTE. Really disappointing, but you know, maybe it's a good night. It's good enough for me to GT3 because it kind of looks like a GT Porsche. And of course, while they say GTE, they're still on track apparently, so we'll just add them and see if they join. Multiplayer on they're still on track as well. They are then. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of annoying, but you know, we just gotta deal with it. Oh, they're now changed. It's now changed literally as I speak. So I think they may be in the lobby. Well, his changed. I don't know if anyone else's did. I don't know if that means he's in the pit. In menus, there we go. He's in menus now, so we're fine to add them both. They will be happy to join because they don't like it. They don't like the chat, as we know. But very good race tonight. I've got to ask Flip about the two-stop strategy tonight. It didn't really work, I don't think, tonight. So yeah, we'll just wait a second. Hello?
Hello?
Hello? You alright? You must be happy after that.
Yes, was a good race for me. Uh, I know Flip drive on soft tire and I drive on hard tire. I think the most use soft today, but for me the soft not work, so I must use hard.
Yeah, you did a really good job. I, I don't know what happened with Flip. I think he maybe had to go for 2 stops instead of what you normally do with a 1.
Yes, I think he take 2 for he used the soft tire.
Uh, but yeah, you did very good strategy. Were you surprised with were you surprised today with getting the win?
What do you say? Surprise with?
Are you surprised with winning the race by how much you did?
Um, yes, I little surprise. I think I have good chance, but uh, Flip and Foster and Syned were very fast. I see before the race, so I was not sure I have a chance to win, but I think my setup was stable. I see many people have problems today.
Oh, all right. So what did you
Hi
think?
guys, good
Oh, hello,
evening.
hello.
Hi.
Hello, Flip.
Hi, Alex. Congratulations, mate. What
Yes,
a
thanks.
victory. That was a race. I enjoyed it very much,
Did,
especially the beginning.
Yes.
yeah, the battles. Did we? I don't know. Flip. Were you meant to do 2 stops or?
Yeah, my plan was to do 2 stops. For the first time, used soft tires in the race this season. And yeah, I did not really practice the long run. And yeah, still, I think it's difficult to simulate the race conditions and the practice. And yeah, so I had to do 2 stops. Maybe one would have been possible, but then the tires would have been dead at the end. And yeah, so I'm glad I finished because, especially in the end, the car was very difficult to drive.
Yeah, and it seemed like you two did really well today because, as from the stream could see, you two were only 2 on the lead lap. Everyone else was lapped, so well done.
Yeah, thanks. But I did not very well today. I made so many mistakes, collected so many penalties, and also had to avoid some more penalties. So my
Yeah,
driving was not the best today, but it was an interesting experience to use the soft tires for the first time in a 90-minute Gavra race.
yeah, because on the was it the second to last lap into the first corner you spun.
Yeah, my problems already began in the first lap, I think.
Oh,
I wanted to leave a room on the inside, and then I went too far in the first corner, and yeah, I managed to come back quite good. And yeah, then the race started. It was very interesting to see Elochamp's pace and also to see Simit's pace. He was very quick in the beginning, and yeah, I think
Yes.
we worked quite good together. We were closing the gap quite slowly, and yeah, it was awesome in the beginning. It was great fun.
yeah, because
Yes.
the one problem with Sind that he had was in you were down that back the long straight before the sweeping corner before the second to last corner. And he was into the last corner and he literally just smacked it straight into the wall. That's all it really. That's why he got a lap today, because he was.
Oh, he crashed into the wall. I did not see that. I just saw him
Yeah.
spinning, but I did not see that he crashed into the
Yeah,
wall.
he came into the last corner, spun somehow, and then he had like flapping front wings. So I just assumed front bumper, so I assumed he crashed into the wall.
Yes.
That's unfortunate. But still, he finished third place.
Yeah, he finished third, but
Wow, amazing.
yeah, with that damage and all, and they came into the pits, but everyone else was like lapped quite a lot behind. So
Mhm.
Yeah, that was a very interesting race today. Congratulations again, Ella Champs. You very much
Yeah.
deserve that victory.
Thanks. I was very close to crash into. I think there was one Ford spin in the before the last corner
oh yeah,
and go in the wall, and the car go out in the street before me, and I must brake and go
was it you then?
to right.
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. If I remember correctly, I was
It's a
behind
spoon.
you with that situation. Or there was another similar situation with the Ford. Who
There
was very
was.
slow,
It was led
very
the
close to
irons, I
the
think.
entrance.
Yes.
No, Led is driving a Porsche. I don't know who it was.
Yeah, it
But
was. It was no. I mean, there was another battle with led the irons and a Ferrari or Porsche, and then a Ferrari or Ford, and they crashed into lead. So
okay. I could not really follow the race. I had to, yeah, keep my whole focus on the car, keep it on the track,
we,
and yeah, manage everything.
were you surprised, both of you? Because I'm going to ask you of how dark it got quickly.
Oh, it was
Yes.
very, yeah, I'll chance you first maybe.
Yes, there will be. I practice and start 4 o'clock and see the end of the race will be dark, but it was quickly they go dark in the end of the race.
Yeah. I think it was pretty difficult to see from the cockpit view because the settling sun each lap produced different shadows, and sometimes you could not see the apex into Gegner 1, let's say, for
Oh yeah.
example. It was very difficult to see. So I was glad when the sun was a little bit more down, so most of the track was in the shadow then. It was more easy to see.
Yes,
But especially in the beginning, I would chance when you took over the lead and
yes,
I was between you and Finn. That was very interesting because I used very low downforce and my car was very quick on the straight. I think you noticed that.
yes.
And
You come. I used max downforce
oh, you did.
today. Yes,
Oh,
to
but
11.
still your top speed was pretty high.
Yes,
And yeah, it was very fun to manage the gap to Sindh behind. I knew that on the finish straight, I would always take almost half a second out of him, and yeah, that was very fun for some laps.
Yeah,
yes,
because it was well, I put the speedometer on to just see the thing. You were doing 175 and Alexand's doing 168. So that was the
yes,
difference.
yes,
Nice power, yeah, that's quite a difference, yeah. Right.
yes. But I think I um, have a full throttle in the last corner. I drive with full throttle, so I think I have good speed and the last straight starts.
Yeah, I always had to lift a little bit in the last corner because my rear was a little bit loose and I did not want to take any big risk.
Yes,
So, yeah. I think when you let me pass into the spoon corner, that was pretty close. There was not much room on the outside.
Yes,
Then I was braking late into that corner. Yeah, that was interesting.
yes. I have must slow down for. It was the only time I must slow down for avoid penalty.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think you both did really well. But are you looking forward to Fuji? Because it's kind of similar kind of circuit. Well, it's not really. There's one long straight and then loads of corners.
Yes,
Yeah, there are many more low speed corners at
Yeah.
Fuji. And of course, a very long straight. And yeah, Fuji is special. I'm looking forward to it.
I missed Fuji for I cannot drive next week, but Racy drive for me next week.
All right, yeah, that's unfortunate. But it's good that we have Razi as a replacement driver.
Yes,
Yes, and you might not know the name, but we had loads of people in the chat today, and we had Kiwi in the chat saying, "Well done to you, Ally Champ." So, if your driver from GT3, teammate.
yes. Thanks.
Yeah, and he said he might be back for summer to drive in the summer. So, because at the moment he's in university, so he can't race at the moment.
Yes,
Yeah, I heard that he's busy, but it's good to know that he will be back probably.
Yeah, because they have he said he has like a long break in the summer, so he might do like the summer league again.
yes.
So, yeah. So, are we saying? Do you think? Sorry, I don't know what I'm saying there. Do you think Flip Flip you're going to win the next two rounds? Then, are you confident?
Ah, I don't know. If the temperatures will be low again in Fuji, I will again try to use soft tires because before it was not possible because of overheating the rear tires. And yeah, maybe with a little bit better driving performance from my side and a little bit better setup, it might be close next race. We will see.
Yeah.
Yeah, and was it because I know is the weather here is the weather better here? Like, is it warmer the track and warmer the air than like America and Europe, or not? Is it the same?
I think in they are different in US. If you drive on Kota, they are and Laguna Seca. I think this is warm, but in the Watkins Glen is more colder.
Yeah, so would you say the same Flip, or is it?
I think in this race we had the lowest track and air temperatures throughout the whole season.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, if I'm correct, yeah.
What was it?
Eight on the air and 12 in the track when we finished the race.
Ooh, yeah, that is different than that is. So it is a colder way. So the tyres would be fine then here, or
That's the.
I don't know.
I was surprised I can have a good temp in my hard tire when there was so cold temperature.
Yeah, I think your average lap time was very good for
It
hard
was.
tires.
It was.
Yeah.
Your lap time at all was good, but fastest lap went to you, Flip. If you didn't know.
Yeah, I noticed that, but that was in the end with low fuel and pretty fresh tires.
Yeah, it was a 38.
I think it was 39.6.
Yeah, but in the actual race, I think it was like a 38. Or 38 or 39, one of them. But you got fastest lap, so well done. And I think you got pole position as you got pole position as well. So that's I think another 2 points added onto your score. So well done.
What? There are no extra points for that.
I swear there is. I swear there is extra points. But if there was, you get an extra 2 points. So.
Yeah, if there was. Alright, yeah, I agree.
Wait, I can have a look because there might be. You never know. There might be some. I might just change the rules completely and just say yeah, you can have 2 extra points.
Yeah, maybe we can have that for the next season, but probably that makes everything more complicated. So yeah, it's good like it is.
Point system. Does it say here? It doesn't. No, it doesn't say that it has it.
Oh, there are no extra points. I'm very sure.
No, there isn't. But the race is time times 2, weather times 2, and it's real weather. So.
Yeah, I'm still wondering if we will see rain in the last 2 races.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm just a bit annoyed that we didn't get rain in like Britain, for example.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. For example, but
Like-
Fuji in the rain might also be interesting. Yeah, maybe we need to talk to Aaron and Sig and Gavra to see
Well-
what we can do with the weather.
Just to tell you, I can tell you everybody who's racing next time, and for everyone here, it's going to be a clear qualifying and a light cloud and low and a medium cloud then to light cloud for the race.
Okay, then the chances for rain will be low again.
So Sugo is the best chance for rain at the moment. Come on.
Alright.
I like to drive in rain, so I hope we have some race in rain. But
Yeah, I said that in the thing in the GT Discord. If you want to join it, anyone you can do. Basically, and I said, are we going to get rain? And everyone's like, no, I don't like rain. I don't want rain.
yeah,
But no, I think it's very interesting to watch racing in the rain.
yes, they
I
are.
think so too. At least one race we should have rain in the whole season.
Because like you had, where was it? Where was it last season? It was Germany. GT3 Germany, I think it was. We had rain then, so.
Yes, and we have rain in the in the second slot in Spa.
Oh
was
yeah.
rain.
Oh yeah. But yeah, it's nice.
And I think was some more race was we have rain in.
Yeah, there was one more, but I can't think what it was. But are you both looking forward to? I know this is a long way away. It's another 2 weeks away. Are you looking forward to like the proper break where we have that full like 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks break before we start again?
Yeah, unfortunately, Alec Chance cannot drive next week, so we will just have one more race together at Sugo. And yeah, then I don't know what's going on then. I'm not sure about the Christmas car yet because I drove one of the World Rallycross cars and all it did was understeer. And I don't know, maybe you need a handbrake to get it around the corner. Or maybe I need to do some more practice. I don't know yet.
Yes.
And are you? So I know I should ask. I'm going to ask one last question, and then I'm done. Is there any type of car you would like to race next season? If you had to, if you had to be like, if you had to choose a car, which one would you be? Like racing in next season, if there was like a driver's choice for one championship next year.
Porsche 911 RSR. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't think about that yet.
No, not. But there are new car. Not classic car next season. So I don't know which. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Hope you're alright.
Drink something. That was a long race.
Yes.
yeah, well, I'm going to say thank you for both of you joining us here. But yeah, I don't know, because it'd be nice to get some different variants, because we haven't had. Somebody in the chat said they would. I think it was Joe from Joe Black or somebody in the chat said they would like to have. They would like to have like proper road cars in like racing, and
Yeah, no,
maybe track day cars.
Yeah. Yes, they are more difficult to drive. So, but this is fun if they are more difficult. You must practice more and the setup or
Yeah,
must
it's a
have good setup
yeah. I
for
wish
every track.
Yeah, I wish we do have a what I wish. Well, I'm gonna not. I might suggest it. Maybe we have one where the drivers can choose like one category they would like to race in, and then the most they get the most votes or something goes into the next season.
Yes.
Because that'll be nice, maybe.
Yes.
And hopefully you two are teammates next year.
Yes.
Put
I
that out
hope
there. Put that out
yeah,
there.
would be cool, of course. Yeah.
But if you want to race in different things, then you might have to be split up again. But
I hope we can drive together next season too.
Yeah, hopefully there will be something which we both like.
Yes.
yeah, so there we go. Then that is your GTE. We've already found out before that Alo Champions, of course, Flip Flip have won the constructors and Flip Flip's won the overall. So yeah, there we go. So we're pretty much now we're only fighting for P2 in the championship, and looking down the order, we're looking at a few other places down. But other than that, we've kind of already solved the championship for the top, as we know. But yeah, still 2 races to go. They are Fuji and Sugo. Some great circuits they are. Sugo, very quick circuit. Very short. Sugo is really.
Yes.
It's got the same kind of. All the 3 circuits have got kind of the same last corner of them, like a sweeping corner, which is quite nice. But anyway, yeah, thanks for both of you again to joining us.
Thank you for doing the stream, Gavra.
That's all right.
Yes,
I'm here every week, so
We always appreciate it.
yeah, I'm happy to do every Thursday. But yeah, if there's any, maybe next season I can't, maybe probably can't do Thursdays next season. But yeah, if whatever I can do next season, I'll do. So it'll probably be a Wednesday or a Friday next year I can do. So yeah,
Yes.
Cool.
because I'm probably busy on a Thursday next season. So yeah, but anyway, that's it for me anyway. We'll leave you there with the GTEs, and we'll say 2 more races to go then of the GTEs. Very exciting they will be, and then next season will be brand new after we've had the winter series, which the Christmas kind of series kind of thing, which is a couple of rounds of rally cars, which is going to be fun, that is. So yeah, I will be back next week. So from all of us here at GTE, it's goodbye, and as the saying goes, as we've always said this: can anyone beat Alo Champs or Flip Flip to the win? The only time that somebody's done that was Lonnie's win in Indianapolis.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yes.
But anyway, that's it from all of us here. Goodbye.
Mm.
Bye-bye.